There's a lot of things that we get wrong about chasing our dreams. The first is that if you love what you do, you'll never work another day in your life. That is not true. There are going to be parts of the dream that you love, and there are going to be parts that you hate. I like to think of it like this: 75% of the dream that I'm chasing needs to be work that I love, while 25% of the dream that I'm chasing needs to be work that I don't really like or downright hate. If the ratio is off and that 25% starts to creep into 35, 45% of work that I hate, then the dream is not worth chasing. It's at that point that I have to ask, is this a dream worth my attention? See, sometimes we like the idea more than the execution. And it's only whenever we get into the process of chasing a dream do we realize, hey, this isn't for me. The second thing that we misunderstand about dreams is that it'll only take about 6 months to achieve. A few years back, I set out to build a community of church creatives, and I wanted it to be a place where church creatives could connect and then find work that they love. Eventually became one of the largest church creative brands in the space, but it took me 6 years to achieve that dream. Literally from inception to a place where it was sustainable, 6 long years of working after hours, working way more than 40 hours a week, and getting it to a place where it was running on its own. If you look back at my original notes, you'll see that I was hoping to dominate in less than 2 years. Dreams, they're always going to take you longer than you think they will. Ray Kroc, the guy who built McDonald's into what we know of it as today, once said, "I was an overnight success, all right, but 30 years is a long, long night." The key to making any dream work is persistence. Remember this: the long game is built on short gains. Here's what I mean. Chasing your dream will be a combination of daily short wins that add up to overall success. What a lot of us do is see those short gains as falling short, causing us to stop the chase prematurely. And what I want to talk to you about today is the stages of chasing your dream. But first, my name is Nick, and I help creatives create for a living. On this channel, you're going to find a lot about creativity and marketing, especially marketing yourself as a creative to land your dream job or your dream client. And if you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit the like button on this video, and we'll go ahead and get started with today's topic. Here's the thing: chasing your dream is a lot like launching a rocket. I added that in post. There are different stages to each part of the process, and in each of those stages is a different focus. Stage 1, blue sky. It's here where you begin to realize that you have a dream and that dream has unlimited possibilities. The skies are wide open and there's not a cloud of doubt in the sky. You are in a blue sky phase. During this blue sky phase, your most important focus needs to be dreaming big, thinking of the unlimited number of possibilities that you have, writing them down, capturing them, putting them in what I call dream paperwork, so that you know, hey, this is what I want to accomplish, this is what I'm dreaming, this is what I'm thinking about, this is the wild possibility that I have around this. You want to be in a blue sky phase because this is where you will get the momentum to start looking broader and start thinking about how you can actually go maybe to the moon. The reason why I say dream big in the blue sky stage is because a mentor of mine used to say, if you dream big and only get half, you'll be far better off than the person who didn't dream at all. So here in your blue sky phase, dream big, write those dreams down, and start to make a plan for how you're going to get to the moon. Stage 2, liftoff. It's here where we move from ideation to reality. This is where the actual work begins on your dreams. It's here where gravity starts to try and pull us back down to Earth. If I may, this is the Saturn V rocket. It is a massive 363-foot tall ship that we took to get to the moon. But what I've always found very interesting about the Saturn V rocket is that this part right here up at the top, that's the part that actually goes to the moon. All of this down here, these boosters, they're the parts that help us get out of Earth's gravitational pull. Whenever you're lifting off your dream, you will have to fight against gravity. That's why this is the stage where the real work begins. You're going to be breaking down mindsets. You're going to be breaking down friend groups that might be holding you back. You're going to be breaking down ideas that might be holding you back. They're going to be trying to pull you back down to earth, but your job is to keep dreaming and keep pushing forward to break out of Earth's gravity, to break out of what you're comfortable with, break out of that gravity, and to go to the moon. Stage 3, separation. As you begin to take your dream higher, the more important it will be to leave some things behind. I'll give you an example. Whenever I started Creative Church, I started it as a solo creator. I was enthralled with the idea of building a business by myself. However, the closer I got to realizing my dream, the more I realized that that work ethic that I had started with, that hustle that I had started with, was not only weighing me down, it was starting to burn me out. And this may seem counterintuitive, but the closer I got to my dream, the bigger the thing became, the more I had to rely on other people. And that's something I never heard anyone tell me, that there is a separation process, that the work that you do in the beginning to chase your dream will hurt you later on if you don't learn when to start delegating and start bringing in other people onto the dream that you're chasing. For us dreamers, this is a scary stage because we're having to entrust other people with this idea that we have and hope that they'll run with it too. And in my experience, I should have let those people in a lot sooner. I should have separated my work ethic, my hustle a lot sooner, and I didn't. Don't be like me. Stage 4, focus. As your dream makes it out of the gravitational pull stages and out of the separation stage, you begin to take on a new role. Leadership. Sometimes this means leading others, and other times it means leading yourself more to be more organized, dedicated, and persistent. But one thing remains the same whether you're leading yourself or leading others, you have to protect yourself from scope creep. On Apollo 13, the one that Tom Hanks made the movie about, they missed their trip to the moon due to some technical difficulties, and they had to enter what's called a free return trajectory. What this meant is they had to take where they were at, their position, go to the moon, go around the moon, use the gravitational pull of the moon to slingshot them back to Earth. During this time, they had to adjust at different points to make sure that they were on track. They had to burn the boosters to ensure that they were going to hit the Earth just right so that they came in and they didn't burn up. Likewise, you have to keep the same focus as if you're in a free return trajectory for your dreams. You have to maintain focus. We do this in 2 ways. 1, being clear about our mission, and 2, communicating that mission clearly. This allows us to stay on course and keep moving towards our dream without burning up. Stage 5, touchdown. You've made it. You've finally realized your dream. Congratulations. You finally touched down on the moon. Now, once you're on the moon, you have 2 options. We're going to talk about the second one in a minute, but let's talk about the first one. The first option that you have is you can build a home on your dream. You can make it sustainable, you can grow it, you can bring other people along. I like to think of this in terms of business. This is where we start to grow our companies, grow our dreams. And this is a difficult phase in and of itself because achieving the dream is one thing, maintaining it is a completely other thing. It's here where all the stages start to work together to continue growing and building on the dream that you had. There's also a second option that some of us who are real dreamers, we love this option, and that is stage 6, the return to Earth. This is an option I didn't even know I had until I touched down on the moon of my dreams. Once I got up there, I realized this isn't really the dream that I wanted. I want something else. I want to go to Mars. What you need to know is the dream that you achieve is not the dream you have to die with. What that means is, as human beings, we're constantly evolving and we will contradict ourselves. The dreams that we chase now won't be the dreams that we want to chase later on. And it's okay to go back to Earth and start chasing a brand new dream. And that's why some people stay with their dreams and build out a massive colony on the moon, and other people go back to Earth, chase a new dream. Whichever one you choose, just make sure that it's you and you're chasing dreams that you love. Let me know in the comments which stage of the chase you're in. Also, if you want to know more about marketing yourself as a creative, especially how your website could make you money, you should check out this video right here, right over my shoulder. Just go ahead and click, tap, and it'll go to that video. You can watch it. It'll be great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.